be a citizen that comes from this root word polit as well. So really what Paul is saying,
massive trouble, and the world would look from the outside and go, man, what's with those Jews?
If I may just point out about, my great uncle, Morris Pinzarelli, fought in the Battle of the Bulge. He was an army cook in the rear with the gear, and like a lot of people, he was given a gun and sent in a direction.
A 12-year-old boy pinned between subway cars in Brooklyn. Cops say it happened along the M line. President Trump's big beautiful bill is that with the stalling in the Senate, Republicans over the weekend vocalizing there are things that they would like to change. Right now, sunshine, lots of it, a few clouds around, comfortable with high 72, almost at our high. News time, 141, traffic and transit on the ones with Andre Farrell.
And let's kickstart with the George Washington Bridge. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. 20 minutes in, 25 out. We have trouble on the southbound side of the New England Thruway. It's a crash right by Mamaroneck Avenue as you head south through Mamaroneck and heading down towards Larchmont and New Rock City. I would go with the Hutch, but that's building as well, heading towards Mamaroneck Avenue, just south of 287. Inbound Lincoln, 15 minutes. Outbound is wide open. Outbound Holland is also wide open, but the inbound side is going to cost you 25 minutes. Still working on that crash on the Eastern Spur, north of Newark Airport and passing the Newark Bay Extension. It's still out there. It's on the shoulder, but it is still causing delays. Not much in Nassau County on Long Island. We'll take it for now. Here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. Just some westbound delays on the LIE right around Little Neck Parkway, heading towards the Queens border. Next report will do that at 1:51. Andre Farrow, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Longtime Congressman Charlie Rangel has died. The Harlem native served for nearly half a century. Mayor Adams among the many remembering Rangel today.
We lost a great hero who served in the Korean War, Congressman Charles Rangel. He was a true American and a true committer to what's great about this country.
Rangel was the lone surviving member of the legendary Gang of Four, also known as the Harlem Clubhouse, the founder of the Congressional Black Caucus. During his time in Congress, he sponsored 40 bills and resolutions that became law, including the Affordable Care Act, the National Empowerment Zone program, and low-income housing tax credit. Governor Hochul says Rangel earned the title, the Lion of Harlem, through the decades of public service and a commitment to his community, saying we're all heartbroken at this immense loss. Council Speaker Adrian Adams says he served with unmatched wit, courage, unshakable belief in the power of government to change lives. Public advocate Jumaane Williams saying Rangel was an inspiration for New York's black community, helping to shape the generations of black leadership that followed him into government. And Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer writing, Rangel is a great man, a great friend who leaves the world a much better place than he found it. Now, on this Memorial Day, there are ceremonies, parades, and other tributes to the fallen. Mother Nature offering a helping hand. AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson with more on that forecast.
Yeah, Kevin, the weather today has been a lot better than it's been over really the last week or so. Now, it wasn't terrible the last couple of days. We did see more clouds, and the temperatures were still in the 60s for daytime highs, but at least a lot of the time was dry, unlike what we saw at times in the days leading up to the holiday weekend. But this afternoon, again, it's been sunny, it's been pleasant, high temperatures in the low 70s. First time we've been above 70 in over a week. And we'll see another nice day tomorrow before it turns cloudy and cooler again with a chance for showers coming back in on Wednesday. Kevin?
Meteorologist Brian Thompson. At the intrepid, city leaders, members of the armed services, and families, they gather to mark Memorial Day. 4 ceremonial wreaths were placed in the Hudson to honor the fallen. A massive American flag on display. The Navy did a flyover with its fighter jet. Marla Diamond is there.
The salute to fallen veterans included words of gratitude to Gold Star families from the commander of the U.S. Fleet Forces, Admiral Darrell Cottle.
They tragically never returned to your loving arms. They changed the lives of those they served beside, making us an even stronger nation.
Mayor Adams laid one of 4 ceremonial wreaths in the Hudson.
Let's start again being proud to say now. Talk about the movement.
Next to the intrepid, followed by the plane. Marla Diamond, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM on the Hudson.
Among the other ceremonies being held across the tri-state, 2 moments of silence on Long Island. One of them happens at noon, the other is scheduled for 6. Here's NASA Federal Executive Bruce Lake.
Ring your bells, and we ask people to take a moment of silence, stand at attention, say a prayer, meditate, think about our young people who gave their lives.
There's also a parade in Glen Cove that'll step off in a few minutes. Another parade will step off at 2. That's the Little Neck Douglaston Parade in Queens, among others. You have a few minutes to avoid what experts say is dangerous. They say you need to leave before 2 o'clock before it gets really bad. If you're taking to the skies, delays and cancellations are still an issue.
So you left the beach and now you're stuck at the airport, probably asking, what is going on?